We know him. We know him.
We're checking out Granada, the starting point of our epic 2-week tour of the Spanish region of Andalusia. We'll meet up with our friends for some tasty tapas, questionable desserts, and cookies made by hidden nuns, all while in the shadow of one of the most beautiful buildings in the world. We're staying at this awesome rental, and it probably has the most epic view I've ever seen in my life.
And the house is gorgeous, and it's old and beautiful and unique and has this amazing tile.
We do have a tapas tour tonight, so we're hoping to get
2.5 hours.
Get a little sleep before we do that, and then tomorrow we're heading over to this gorgeous place. We met up with Jason from Granada Tapas Tours, who took us downtown to the old Arabic-style market street, the Alcaicería, and finally to Mas Que Vinos for our first taste of authentic Spanish tapas. We started with a tinto de verano, a drink made with red wine, soda, and lemonade. Next we had delicious meatballs with an almond sauce, and then some fried eggplants drizzled with molasses.
That looks so good.
So good. No joke, this right here was some of the best food we had in Spain. And later on, we had some delicious sliders and pork.
Slow-cooked pork cheek, red wine, garlic.
Honestly, this tour included so much food, we eventually had to tap out. Highly recommended though, especially if you have bigger appetites than we do. And it was a good thing we cut our night short, because we had to meet our guide Marta bright and early the next morning to tour the spectacular Moorish palace called the Alhambra. We bought our tickets months ahead to assure we'd be able to enter, and we suggest finding a knowledgeable guide to explain all the little details that are easily overlooked in this huge, freestanding museum.
It's pretty much river rocks. I wonder how they got.
You had to
Islam prohibits the depiction of living beings in art, so the Alhambra is covered in beautiful geometric patterns and calligraphy. It's interesting to use a phone's translation app to read what is written on the walls. What is it?
So the word holiday. Let's see if we can find any other words. Oh, see, and God is God. It's right here.
Very specific. Little throne, similar to those chairs that we'll spot from time to time. That was the throne, okay? So that's what I used to sit there. Hi guys, I've been working here for 4 years. I keep getting goosebumps when I enter this palace.
I don't think this is even like high season, but it's packed.
Inside the rooms, we're here to have a more private conversation. And on top of our heads, we bump into something interesting. People and animals and sceneries represented. What is this, right? Honestly, we don't know. This was found just a few years ago in the 21st century. Literally less than 20 years ago.
Oh, they smell so good.
They do.
So these were all orchards. From what we see to the top of the hill, it was all full of cultivation gardens.
After walking for hours, we headed over to Hammam Al Andalus for some R&R. For obvious reasons, cameras are not allowed inside, but take our word for it, it was awesome. We ended the day at Latana for more tapas.
This is what traveling is all about. Oh, yeah. It's different.
And after a last look at the Alhambra from our patio, we called it a day. The next morning, we headed to a monastery to try some cookies made by the cloistered nuns inside.
We can come in here?
Apparently.
This is legal?
Yeah. Yeah, so you go ring this little bell right there.
How do I change that?
Buenos días. Dios, sale ahora la luz que tiene.
Dos de coco, dos de almendra.
You ordered 2 of everything. It was only $10.
Maybe I should have just done one. Do you think it's a
Yeah.
bag?
What do you do? Like, what did you just say?
We have too many cookies. We're gonna make so many friends.
Because
All our cookies.
I liked the hand gesture when you said it. You went, cookies for all.
Muchas gracias.
How many cookies did you get?
I got 48 cookies. Coconut, those ones look good.
48?
Yeah, she was going to get
I thought I was getting 8.
96 cookies.
I almost got 9.
We got a dozen.
Hey, YOLO.
YOLO? We each have 12 cookies to eat.
Wow, now I need coffee again.
We only got 3.
Oh, phew.
So, what is that? 12 times
36.
30, only 36 cookies.
Oh, well then, cookies for some.
This is guava and almond.
It's guayaba, which we think is guava.
It doesn't have a ton of flavor. I like the coconut one a lot. So I'm gonna put that one down.
Not your favorite?
It's not bad. It's just like the coconut one was really good.
Does it taste like almond?
Not really. That's the only good one.
That's probably my least favorite.
We should have got 96 coconut.
Yeah.
Life is a winding road.
Oh wait, we're going the wrong way.
Is this not it? That's we both
Yeah, this way.
Everyone's looking at you thinking, his umbrella's not very good.
We decided to venture out into the rain in search of more sugar, and we ended up at Casa Ysla for a taste of the local specialty, the pionono. This dessert consists of a thin layer of moistened pastry that is rolled up and filled with cream and cinnamon.
If you want to. No, wait, seriously.
So we have enough piononos for one whole one.
It tastes like it was in a puddle.
That's got to be.
So far, the reviews of the piononos haven't been great.
I told you it's off-putting.
Really?
Those are really good descriptions.
That is the look of someone who would love.
What was your description, Jared?
Like it feels like it's been dropped in the puddle.
So good. Why was this a thing?
There's some of these other things that are actually quite good. Why is that a popular one? That's what we go do.
You know, it feels worse than it tastes.
Yes, that's a good example.
You know what I mean?
Totally agree.
But not awesome.
It looks great.
It tastes a little like a Christmas thing. Like there's some sort of Christmas flavor.
Like the only texture is.
After surviving the piononos, we headed over to the oldest community building in Granada, El Bañuelo. Hello, hey guys. Nice to see you. It's an original hammam and one of the most well-preserved in Spain. After spending time in a working hammam, however, it was a little underwhelming, but still beautiful and worth a stop. Yeah, I guess. How you feeling?
A little soggy.
Thankfully, the sun did decide to make an appearance, and we took advantage of our last day in Granada with some very classy tapas on our patio.
Solo un rayo
We packed up for an early morning drive to Marbella to continue our adventure, but we had one more stop to make on the way. Caviar Riofrio, one of the top caviar producers in the world and the first ever organic one. They offer educational tasting tours for a fee, or for an even larger fee, you can actually hop in the tanks with the fish. We passed on that option.
I'm gonna divide the tour in 3 parts. First, the history of the farm. Second, from the egg to the final product. Third, how we do sustain in the farm.
What do you think so far?
Really cool, actually, surprisingly. The fish are huge. I didn't realize how big sturgeon were. Now we're gonna go try some caviar and champagne.
You get champagne?
Champagne and caviar.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
thought it was just caviar. No?
This is the most delicate.
And why are you using, is this shell?
Yeah, there is a shell because caviar in contact with metal on your mouth spoil the flavor of the product. And the second, you will get that explosion feeling because this is the most crunchy.
Really?
It's really good.
Do you like it?
Yet again, thank you for shutting this up.
As an added bonus, the town has several fish restaurants where you can even sample some of the sturgeon you just saw.
Remember that fish we just saw?
What's that?
That's the bread. The bread is the chicken.
Oh, that's not my sturgeon.
I know my sturgeon.
Make sure and subscribe to follow us as we continue our exploration of Andalusia. Next stop, the beautiful beaches of Marbella.
This is how Hercules got his start. Dangerous.
A veces yo soy yo, yo voy a ser otro yo. A veces yo soy yo, yo voy a ser otro yo. Los frenos los arranqué, el riesgo me cae bien. Los frenos los arranqué.
Head cheese is the best of the cheeses.
A veces yo soy yo, yo voy a ser otro yo. A veces yo soy yo, yo voy a ser otro yo.
I did it again. Damn it.
All right, so where we? Oh, hi.
Celebramos el bienestar, tantas estrellas